How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Autumn Adventures sale that runs through September 24th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $9.89, OlliOlli World Rad Edition is a vibrant skateboarding action platformer bundled with its two major expansions, Void Riders and Finding the Flow Zone, adding new biomes, levels, characters, and customization options to an already stacked experience. Cruise through the eccentric and colorful land of Radlandia, meeting quirky locals, grinding rails, and pulling off tricks as you seek the mysterious skate gods on your quest for Nirvana, all set to an upbeat IDM and electronica soundtrack. Its tight controls, multiple level paths, and deep customization let you skate your way, whether you're a seasoned player mastering high-score routes or a newcomer enjoying the accessible flow state gameplay. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $8.99, Mythic Ocean is a peaceful narrative exploration adventure where you befriend gods beneath the waves and guide them toward creating a new world or plunging it into chaos. Swim freely through vibrant underwater environments, chat with a cast of goofy sea creatures, and engage in deep, often amusing conversations with 6 unique deities whose personalities and ambitions couldn't be more different. Every piece of advice you give reshapes the cosmos, offering thousands of possible outcomes that range from serene harmony to absolute pandemonium, making replaying and experimenting feel rewarding and meaningful. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. For $5.99, Aeterna Noctis is a sprawling, non-linear action platforming adventure where you become the King of Darkness on a quest to reclaim your lost powers. Across 16 hand-drawn areas brimming with secrets, side quests, and treacherous platforming challenges, you'll uncover an emotional story that hides profound twists beneath its seemingly straightforward premise. Fluid combat, customizable abilities, and voice-acted cutscenes in 8 languages combine with an evocative soundtrack to create a world that feels both vast and intimate, rewarding exploration and mastery. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $7.49, The Wild at Heart is a whimsical storybook adventure where 2 runaway kids command a swarm of magical spritelings to explore the mysterious deep woods. You'll gather rare resources, craft upgrades, and rebuild broken paths while solving clever puzzles, unearthing centuries of lore, and battling both supernatural foes and aggressive wildlife. The game's enchanting art style and nostalgic tone are balanced by tense nighttime exploration, where lurking creatures make every campfire a welcome refuge, and its blend of Pikmin-like strategy with cozy crafting creates a captivating rhythm. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $7.49, Grow, Song of the Evertree is a cozy world-crafting sandbox where you rejuvenate the fading worlds of Allaria and restore the legendary Evertree by growing unique worlds from alchemic seeds. You'll freely explore meadows, deserts, frozen realms, and hidden ruins at your own pace, gathering resources, solving puzzles, fishing, catching bugs, and tending to evolving biomes that bloom with new fauna and flora as your care transforms them. Along the way, you'll meet a cast of charming characters, build a vibrant town with customizable buildings, and create a thriving community, all set to Kevin Penkin's enchanting soundtrack that perfectly complements its magical atmosphere. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $5.99, Sherlock Holmes Chapter One Deluxe Edition is an open-world detective adventure where a young Sherlock returns to his mother's Mediterranean home to uncover the truth and forge his reputation as a master sleuth. Explore the vibrant island city, gather clues, eavesdrop on rumors, exploit environmental details, and use your mind palace to solve cases with multiple approaches, whether through clever deduction, stealth, or strategic use of force. Alongside your enigmatic companion John, navigate political intrigue, corruption, and moral dilemmas in a world full of secrets, optional side quests, and branching storylines that shaped Sherlock's early legacy. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $8.99, Guardians of the Galaxy is a third-person action-adventure where you take the helm as Star-Lord and lead a ragtag crew of intergalactic misfits through a chaotic cosmos on a mission to prevent total disaster. Engage in fast-paced combat with element blasters, jet boot dropkicks, and tag team attacks while navigating a branching narrative shaped by your choices, dialogue, and the unpredictable personalities of your Guardians. Explore vividly realized worlds, interact with quirky crew members, and uncover both hidden secrets and shocking twists in an original Marvel story where your leadership keeps the galaxy from unraveling, sometimes just barely. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $7.49, Iron Harvest Complete Edition is a diesel punk real-time strategy experience set in an alternate 1920 where you command massive walking mechs across Europe's recovering battlefields. Lead squads through story-driven campaigns, co-op missions, and multiplayer skirmishes, combining tactical planning with explosive combat, from stealth maneuvers to full frontal assaults, while exploring a world where scientific progress collides with lingering war-torn traditions. Engage in massive battles with diverse unit types, including newly introduced airships and paratroopers, as you uncover secret plots threatening the continent and forge strategies that balance cover, firepower, and mech supremacy. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $5.24, Henchman Story is a hilarious interactive story where you play a beleaguered henchman working for the bumbling supervillain Lord Bedlam, enduring relentless beatings, absurd tasks, and the day-to-day grind of superhero bureaucracy. Explore a vibrant, comic book-inspired world filled with colorful heroes, eccentric villains, and fellow henchmen, making meaningful choices that shape 11 different endings, determine character fates, and even unlock the occasional promotion if you play your cards right. With full voice acting from talented performers, every ridiculous encounter, chaotic mission, and satirical twist comes to life, making this short but clever adventure feel surprisingly rich and rewarding. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and only about an hour to platinum. For $8.99, Back 4 Blood Deluxe Edition is a cooperative first-person shooter where you and up to 3 friends fight to reclaim humanity from the deadly Ridden. Play through a 4-player campaign with 8 customizable cleaners, a variety of weapons, and dynamically evolving missions that include mutated bosses, or dive in a competitive multiplayer switching between cleaners and Ridden. The roguelike card system ensures each run feels fresh, while the Deluxe Edition adds all 3 expansions, Tunnels of Terror, Children of the Worm, and River of Blood, with new campaigns, cleaners, weapons, skins, and enemies for endless replayability. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $5.99, Flynn Son of Crimson is a handcrafted 2D action platformer where you help Flynn and his mythical companion Dex save Rosantica from the invading evil of the Scourge. Explore vibrant regions and sinister realms, uncover relics and secrets, and master the power of Crimson energy through a versatile arsenal, including the Crimson Sword, Axe, and Claws, while combining precise platforming with fast-paced combat. Summon Dex to aid in battles, crush walls, and stagger enemies as you learn new elemental magic powers and grow stronger to face Zelok and his forces. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $9.89, Little Nightmares 2 is a suspenseful horror adventure that plunges you into a nightmarish world distorted by the eerie transmission of the signal tower, where you play as Mono, a young boy, guided by Six, the girl in the yellow raincoat. Navigate oppressive environments filled with grotesque, hostile residents, treacherous traps, and mind-bending puzzles using stealth, timing, and clever thinking to survive and advance. Every corner hides danger, and each encounter amplifies the tension as you and Six uncover the dark secrets of the world, building a story full of unsettling twists and haunting atmospheres. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 6 hours to platinum. For $9.44, Candleman is a distinctive action-adventure where you take on the role of a small candle that can burn for only 10 seconds at a time, venturing into dark, atmospheric environments in pursuit of a distant light. Navigate intricate levels filled with puzzles and obstacles that creatively use the interplay of light and shadow, uncovering hidden treasures and secrets as you go. Each short burst of flame illuminates not just your path but also the story itself, weaving a reflective, fairy tale-like narrative that explores themes of perseverance, hope, and discovery. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Doom Eternal is a blistering first-person shooter where you step into the boots of the Slayer to fend off invading demonic forces across Earth and beyond. Blitz through fast-paced, push-forward combat, wielding an arsenal of upgraded guns, a shoulder-mounted flamethrower, a retractable wrist blade, and devastating mods while chaining glory kills, incinerations, and chainsaw executions to sustain your health, armor, and ammo. You can engage in sprawling single-player campaigns across diverse hellish and earthly arenas, or test your skills in battle mode, a 2v1 multiplayer showdown, where one Slayer faces 2 player-controlled demons in high-octane rounds of strategic carnage. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. I actually haven't played a single one of these games before, so I can't give any of them my personal seal of approval. They do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.